guys, welcome to today's video. As you can see from the title, it's all about networking on Instagram. This is part of our series called the Networking Week series on the Pablo Gil channel. So I'll create a playlist of all the videos that we've created so far. We've created 3 so far. One is how to introduce yourself, and I introduce a 3-step framework that's really important on how to introduce yourself online and offline. The second one is how to network on LinkedIn. Third one is how to network on Facebook, and today is all about networking on Instagram. And there'll be another one about how to network in person and how to find networking events in person. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe to our channel, hit the bell below, and so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. So yes, comment down below if you've tried any of these networking tips so far, and how much have you built your network, and has it been really beneficial for you. So today I want to talk all about Instagram. Instagram is huge. It's been huge. There's people's careers that's based on Instagram, you know, influencers. Instagram is a great platform. It's a big platform, but how do you get noticed and how do you really build valuable connections is what I'm going to be telling you today. It may seem like a platform for personal pictures and for influencers to dominate, but it's a really good platform to really communicate and build meaningful relationships with people in your industry that you want to collaborate with or you want to really get to know more with. Here's some stats and figures for you. So Instagram is majorly for women. It's not made for women, but a lot of women go on Instagram. More than 1/4 of millennial women check Instagram on a daily basis, and most of them is more than 2 hours a day they check Instagram. Instagram has 800 million users, and more than half of them are on the age range between 18 to 26. So if this is the market that you really want to tap into, Instagram is the great place for you to network. If this is not the market you really want to tap into though, check out the other videos on LinkedIn and Facebook, and that has a broader audience with different age range. That Instagram still has, but the most engaging ones are from those age groups. So if Instagram's not right for you, it's okay. Even though if it's a big platform, if it's not right for you, that's fine. But go check out those other videos on LinkedIn and Facebook to really improve your networking online. So Instagram has some cool features, right? We've identified who's on Instagram. Now let's talk about what's on Instagram. For me, there's 4 main things on Instagram. I know there's so many other features, but for me, there's 4. 1 is direct messages. 2 is chatbot, which I'll talk about later on. 3 is polls, and 4 is hashtags. So I'll talk about that in detail, but those are the 4 features for me that how you can really network on Instagram and really build your network and relationships on Instagram. So like I said, the first one is direct messages. Just like any other platform, you have the availability and ability to network by people by sending them a direct message. So don't be afraid to send a direct message to people, but what you need to be sure of is to not send a generic copy and paste message, because they've received millions of those and you don't want to put too many links on it either, so that it looks spammy. So I'll give you a few tips on how to really message someone to be effective. One thing that you could do is just directly message them and be personalized. So, hey Sharon, it looks like you've liked a video of Gary V's recently. It looks like you're interested in building your business and building your brand. I've got a Facebook or Instagram page all about building brands, so I think you'd really find value. Hope to connect with you more. Or another example could be, hey Sean, I see that you're very into fitness. I have a podcast coming up soon and I'd love to have you on there to talk about fitness and every single thing that you do on fitness. Hope we can collaborate and talk more about this. Simple as that. It's literally as simple as that. So have private, not generic messages, but personalized messages. The other thing that you can do in direct messages is obviously send voice notes. So with voice notes, again, your personalized message. So just like messaging people, voice messages is the same thing. So you could easily be like, okay, hey Linda, I see that you're into vision boards. I love vision boards. I love the idea of vision boards. Thanks for liking my comment. I'd love to connect more. That's it. And you can send voice notes really quickly as well, and it's very authentic because they know you're taking time out to send such voice notes. The third type of messages that you can send on direct message is a video message. I know I've done this when I was starting up my Instagram, I used to record myself and I'd just be like, okay, hi, thank you for liking and commenting, I really appreciate it, and just carry on supporting me, thank you for supporting me. That's literally what I do. That's all I'd say. But I'd acknowledge the existence. I acknowledge the fact that they've liked my comment, on my post. I would acknowledge the fact they've commented on my post. Or also you could just say that, you know, I've really enjoyed your post recently and I found it really valuable. Thank you for sharing such amazing content. So those are the 3 ways that you could direct message someone. 1 is a generic text message, 2nd is voice notes, and 3rd is via video. The second thing that I mentioned was chatbot. So this is a new feature on Instagram. Please update your Instagram app to find this feature. I know a lot of people have it already. What this does is when you post a story, be engaged on your stories. That's a great way to build your audience, but that's about building audience and followers, not about building networks. But when you're sharing your stories, if you're talking about a certain topic, at the last story or the middle of the stories, you should then just say, does anyone want to talk about this topic with me? And there's a chat option that I'll screenshot and put it on the page right now, on the screen right now. Just use that option and people can then opt in to join this group chat. And now what you have is the audience that you've selected, interested in the topic you want to talk about, have joined your chat, and it's a great place to network. So that whole chat is based off people who want to talk to you about this specific topic. So if you're an online marketer but you love talking about affiliate marketing instead of general social media marketing, talk about affiliate programs on your stories, and if someone is interested in that, put the chat bar and you'll have a group of people who loves online affiliate programs, and you'll have that network of people that loves that, and obviously share value in that group and you'll get it in return. In the same way, if you see someone that is posted that and has a chat, join the chat so that you can be part of that community. The third one, like I say, is polls. This is normal Instagram story polls again, but that is a great way to suss out who you'd like to connect with. So if you post a story again and it's a yes or no question and you prefer someone who answers yes to things, of what you're talking about, if let's say you say, I want a community of people who want to lose weight. Are you wanting to lose weight or are you wanting to gain some muscle? So if someone selects lose weight and then you know that those people are planning to lose weight too, so you can have a group chat with those people that all plan to lose weight, so you have a great community going on right there. And the final one is a quick win tip. It's hashtags. Like I mentioned, hashtags is really important. I promise you, if you have put only 5 hashtags on your post right now, go on your next post 30 hashtags, which is the maximum for Instagram, and I can promise you that you'll get more likes on your post and more engagement on your post than you did when you didn't do that. So don't be afraid of hashtags. What you can do is on your captions, put a lot of spaces and right down below put your 30 bulk of hashtags, or comment it on your post as itself, and that is really key and really important to really get what you want, so to really increase engagement. And the good thing about hashtags is that people who really want that content is going to type in that hashtag on Instagram and they're going to see your post, they're going to go to your post, like it or comment on it, and you know they're interested in your content. So what you can do is then look at their names and direct message them in my 3-step way. So that is how you network on Instagram essentially. You can also do, this is a bonus one I didn't mention in my 4, but bonus tip, you can also do live streams with people. So if you inform your network that every Sunday you're going to do a live stream and you're going to invite people into your live streams to do a little Q&A session, then that is a great way to build your network and build your relationships. And another way is joining other people's live streams as well. I know that when I was starting out again, and I still do it to now, there are bigger accounts that I really admire and admire what they do, and they host live streams, and I always request to join into the live stream so that I could talk to them personally, and their audience get to know you because you're providing value as well in that live stream, even though you're asking a question. So that's how you create exposure, and networking is all about visibility and creating exposure and building and maintaining such relationships. So that's how you network on Instagram. It's different to LinkedIn and it's different to Facebook. They all have their similar elements, but it's really different in its own essence because of the audience there is on those platforms. So let me know how you find networking on Instagram. Give me some feedback on this series, whether you'd like a series similar to this. Is there networking questions that I've not answered yet? Put it in the comments down below. And again, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button down below to be notified every time I